Hi guys, so today I'm going to be talking about deep breathing. I mentioned in another video that I was going to do a video on deep breathing and meditation, so I'm just going to discuss a little bit about what deep breathing is and why you would use it, and give you a couple of techniques to use. So deep breathing is a form of relaxation, and it's really good for when you are kind of in the moment of like anger or frustration or stress. It's good to just kind of take a pause and be able to recenter and balance. And that helps because when we are in a stress response, as I discussed in the stress response video, our logical senses kind of just go out the window. We just react. We don't respond logically. And so what deep breathing does is it helps us to come back to ourselves. It helps us to come back to center, and then we're able to respond logically to a situation, or we're able to kind of understand that what's happening to us at that moment is not going to affect us in the future. And so we're able to kind of be more rational about the way that we respond in that situation. And it's a really good technique to help activate that parasympathetic nervous system to get you back into that relaxation response, so that we're able to digest properly, we're able to function properly. As far as chronic stress, it's really good for chronic stress because it keeps you in that state of relaxation if you're practicing it daily. So getting to a point of relaxation is really important. As I mentioned before, it helps our bodies to function optimally. And when you're in a state of stress all the time and it's nonstop, it's chronic, you're going to have a lot of health issues that come from that. I dare to say that most health issues are caused by stress. So it's really important to try to deactivate that stress response and move into the relaxation response so that you're able to heal your body and function optimally. So I'm going to show you a couple techniques. There are a bunch of different types of breathing techniques, and breath work is different from deep breathing. So just kind of understand that as well. But the techniques I'm going to show you are specific to deep breathing and diaphragmatic breathing, or belly breathing as some people call it. So the first technique, which is my favorite, is the 4-7-8 method, and that is you're inhaling for 4, you pause for 7, exhale for 8. And I like that one because it's really natural. Our bodies are meant to exhale for double the amount of time that we inhale. So that's a really natural breathing technique. There's also box breathing, which is you're inhaling for, let's just say 4 seconds, you pause for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, and then pause for 4 seconds. So it is an even amount of seconds for everything that you're doing. And some people really like that one. It works for a lot of people. I personally don't use it as much because it just doesn't feel as natural to me, and I like to go with what my body likes. So you listen to your body, do what feels more natural for you. They're both gonna be beneficial to you because they're both deep breathing, diaphragmatic breathing. And what diaphragmatic breathing is that you're really breathing deep into your diaphragm. So your diaphragm is going to drop down when you breathe in, and as your lungs are expanding, that's dropping down, and you can feel kind of in your belly, you can kind of feel your belly expand when that happens. And then as you exhale, your diaphragm is going to push back up, push the lungs up, and push the air out. And so that's the most optimal form of breathing, and it really helps our bodies to get the most oxygen. Okay, so when you're breathing, you really want to make sure you're breathing correctly. Many of us do not breathe correctly. A lot of us don't even breathe at all. If you ever notice when you're like really busy in your day or really stressed out or anything, you can kind of notice that you're not really breathing. And you kind of have to take a step back and be like, oh, whoa, I wasn't breathing for like 10 seconds. So or however long. So you need to kind of just take a step back sometimes and kind of observe what is going on around you and within you. And then that is a good time to start deep breathing. Okay. So I'll show you the 4-7-8 breathing first, and then I'll show you the box breathing. So 4-7-8 breathing, like I said, you're going to inhale for 4 seconds. And that's that deep diaphragmatic breath. You're going to feel it deep into your belly. And then you're going to hold for 7 seconds and then exhale for 8 seconds. Okay. And then you take a little pause and then you repeat the process. So I like to put my hand on my chest and my belly. You can do this. This is really good to do when you're first starting out because it helps you to kind of feel the motion of your breath and if you're doing it correctly. And as you move on, as you get better at it and do it more often, you don't really need to do that because you can kind of intuitively feel it. But it's really good to start off doing this. So we're going to start and we're going to do inhale for 4, hold for 7, exhale for 8. So here we go. Pause. Okay, so if you did that correctly, you would feel your belly kind of expanding as you inhale, and then as you exhale, you can feel your belly going back down and that air is coming out. So you want it to be really relaxed, really natural. All right. The next one is box breathing. So we're going to inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, exhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds. And you can increase the amount of seconds as you get better at it. Most people start with 4 just because that's like the max that they can do at the time when you're first starting out. But as you get better at it and you do it more often, you will be able to do it for longer. So you can increase that amount of time. Okay, so we're going to inhale. Okay. So as you're doing that, you just count at your inhale and you count the pause, you count the exhale, count the pause, count the inhale. So, and that in a sense is a form of meditation because you are focused on something. And so it helps to kind of relax your brain. It helps to kind of take your brain away from all those thoughts and things that are coming in and you focus on one thing. Okay. So I'll talk about meditation in another video, but I hope this helped you today and I hope that you can use this in your everyday life. It's really good for when you're like stuck in traffic, especially in Orange County. If you live in Orange County, you know what I mean. Because there's a lot of road ragers around here. So it's really good to just help you calm down when you're in that moment of stress and anxiety. Okay. Let me know if you have any questions or comments below and hit the like and subscribe button if you like this video. Thank you guys.